Fitting of the screw elements is performed in accordance with a screw configuration drawing. Elements and the necessary auxiliaries are lying on a working table ready at hand. Molykote P37 high-temperature grease is uniformly applied to the involute gear teeth over the complete length and circumference. This will facilitate dismantling of the screw elements, for example in case of a product change. The screw shafts are lying on a working table, on wooden beams with two 90-degree notches. Before fitting the screw elements, attention should be paid to the pin bore at the screw shaft end. For both screw shafts, this bore must be perpendicular to the shaft center axis. The part numbers of the screw elements on the drawing must correspond to the part numbers on the face of each element. If already used elements are fitted, their faces should be thoroughly smoothed beforehand with a square oil stone and cleaned with a rag in order to ensure that the element contact surfaces fit closely. The crest surfaces of the first elements must be vertically positioned. When elements are pushed onto the shaft, a grease bulge forms at their face, which must be removed before the element is pressed against the screw shaft collar, or before the next element is fitted. If this bulge is not removed, a grease gap will form between the elements where polymer can penetrate during production. Thorough and neat element fitting will avoid unnecessary work during dismantling. For example, additional heating up, lengthy beating with non-metallic bolts, or use of a hydraulic screw dismantling device. The screw elements are lying on the working table ready for fitting, in the order as specified in the screw configuration drawing. They are always fitted in pairs. After the screw elements have been fitted and secured with the screw tips, the shafts are removed from the wooden beams and laid down on a working table, side by side. Care should be taken that the two pins at one end of the screw shaft are in a 90-degree stagger position to each other. The screw shafts put together are now rolled forwards and backwards on the working table. The uniform light gap between the elements, visible when rolling the screw shafts, indicates that the elements have been correctly fitted.